way to the Barada River, which is mentioned in the Old Testament as a river that the Syrian general Naaman would have rather dipped himself in than the Jordan to cure his leprosy. And so it's right here in the middle of Damascus, and we're fairly close to it.
So here we are walking through Old Damascus. We are coming from Straight Street, heading to the Barada River, which in the Bible is known as the Abana River. And so let's check out the story of Naaman and why this river is so famous. 2 Kings chapter 5 says, "Now Naaman was a commander of the army of the king of Aram. He was a great man in the sight of his master and highly regarded, because through him the Lord had given victory to Aram. He was a valiant soldier, but he had leprosy. Now bands of raiders from Aram had gone out and had taken captive a young girl from Israel, and she served Naaman's wife. She said to her mistress, 'If only my master would see the prophet who is in Samaria, he would cure him of his leprosy.' Naaman went to his master and told him what the girl from Israel had said. 'By all means go,' the king of Aram replied. 'I will send a letter to the king of Israel.' So Naaman left, taking with him 10 talents of silver, 6,000 shekels of gold, and 10 sets of clothing. The letter that he took to the king of Israel read, 'With this letter I am sending my servant Naaman to you so that you may cure him of his leprosy.' As soon as the king of Israel read the letter, he tore his robes and said, 'Am I God? Can I kill and bring back to life? Why does this fellow send someone to me to be cured of his leprosy? See how he is trying to pick a quarrel with me?' When Elisha the man of God heard that the king of Israel had torn his robes, he sent him this message, 'Why have you torn your robes? Have the man come to me, and he will know that there is a prophet in Israel.' So Naaman went with his horses and chariots and stopped at the door of Elisha's house. Elisha sent a messenger to say to him, 'Go wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored, and you will be cleansed.' But Naaman went away angry and said, 'I thought that he would surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of the Lord his God, wave his hand over the spot and cure me of my leprosy. Are not Abana and Pharpar, the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be cleansed?' So he turned and went off in a rage." And so this river we're about to see is one of the 2 rivers Naaman would have rather have dipped himself into than the Jordan. I tried to see the other one on this trip, but just couldn't make it work.
That car was smoking. So which gate is this?
This is called Baptuma Gate. Okay, it's Tuma Gate, and it was named after Saint Thomas. This gate, okay.
And I'm guessing those are Hezbollah fighters, or not? So you can see the Hezbollah fighters on the posters right there. And this gate is named after Thomas, right here. So this is the river that Naaman would have rather dipped himself in than the Jordan. Honestly, I think I'd rather go with the Jordan than this.
I really came at a bad time to see this river. It had not rained in a while at this point, and so that's why the water levels were so low here in this video. And I will add too that just as the Nile is to Cairo, This river, the Barada River, is the same to Damascus. It's the reason why this city was able to flourish here and still flourish for thousands of years. Circling back up on the story of Naaman, we see that he ends up following the guidance of Elisha, and he goes and dips himself in the Jordan 7 times, and his leprosy is healed. And this is the only instance in the entire Bible where we see the Abana, or the modern-day Barada River, mentioned.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Helps me continue making videos just like this one. See y'all later.